Now I will log in into the Quire web page, and through my credentials, I'll logging in. Now, when you log in, on the left hand side, you can see the sidebar. When you open this, you will get access to My Task workspace. In the workspace, you can create projects, you can create organizations, as well as you can add team members. You can invite the team members to work on the project. I have already added few of the team members here. Now, this middle area is called the main panel, where you will be working on the task involved in the project, and all the team members who are working on the task will be shown here. Now, this main panel consists of the tree, a board, as well as the timeline. These are the three important tools in the main panel. And one more panel, that is called the detail panel. You will see it when you create a task. Now, first of all, I'm going to create a project. I'll give it a name. Now, I will create a task so that we can start working on a project. I need to enter a name here. I'll give it as a shopping cart as the task name. And when I enter it, the task is created. Now, on the right side, you can see the tag. Now, this tag is used for filtering things or sorting accordingly to the my preference or my team preference. Now, I'll give it as sprint 1. Then I'll give it another one as ARS, and one more I'll give it as shopping. So these are the three tags created according to which I can sort it out. My team as well can sort it out according to their preference. I'll give it a timeline. So my task is going to start on Friday, 10th of December, 2021. So it gets highlighted here, and I'll assign few of the team members to work on this task. So I'm assigning myself, and I'll assign one more. Since it's a free version, I need to sign up for adding more of the team members. Okay, now I'll create a subtask. Now, when you see this icon, you can create another subtask by clicking on this icon, or you can click on this icon and then you can later modify it as a subtask. So I'll directly click on this one. So now this becomes my subtask. I'll give it as add shopping button, and I'll press enter. Now I'll give the tags again. I'll give the task again the same tags, all the three. I'll give it a timeline, and I want this to be completed by 9th of December, one day before, and I'll assign the team member. Since other team members are not visible, I'll assign myself to work on this task. Now you can see now I have a main task and a subtask. Now I can give it a priority, whether I can, it's a urgent priority, high priority, or low priority. So I will assign the priorities here. I'll assign it as low priority, and for the main task, I'll give it as an urgent priority. So you can see the main task and the subtask are highlighted with different colors based on the priority levels. Now, if you see this drop-down menu, I can hide the subtask by clicking on this drop-down menu. And when I click it again, you can see the subtask. Now I'll create one more subtask by clicking on the icon, which is present on the right side. I'll give it the name as decide on the name as a subtask name. I'll give it the tag name as sprint1 and shopping. I'll give it only 2 now, and I'll give it a timeline, and I want it to be completed by tomorrow. And since other team members are not visible here, I'll assign myself. Now I can even give the timing here by clicking on the show more options. I can set the time by enabling it, and I'll give the timeline as 9 p.m. I have to complete this task by tomorrow 9 p.m. And I need to click on this OK button so that it highlights here. Now you can see the due date along with the time is been highlighted here. So I have assigned the tags, I have assigned the timeline, I have assigned the team members also. Now this is the tree structure which is been shown here on the main panel. This is called the nested list, which shows in the tree format. Now this icon represents the board. It represents all the tasks which are in to-do list, in progress, and which are in completed list. Now when I click on this board, it shows me the items which are in the to-do list, in progress, in completed. Now there are 3 tasks, one main task and 2 subtasks which are in the to-do list, and nil in complete progress and completed. Now I'll click on the detail panel. Now this detail panel shows the description of the subtask, that is decide on the name. I can assign the priority level or the status of the task, whether it is in progress, completed, or to-do list. I'll make it as in progress. For other thing, again, I'll give it as in progress status. And for the main task also, I'll give it as in progress status. So you can see the status is being displayed here in the green, in the form of green icon over the task. I can add a description here. I can attach files relating to this task. And now coming out of this, I'll go to the timeline button. Now this timeline shows the nested list on the left hand side and the tasks which are undergoing along with their duration. The length of the bars shows the duration. Now we can drag and drop this as we want to show the timeline, and we can select and drop it so that all the tasks are starting on the same day. And I can sort this timeline from this icon by monthly or by weekly, and I can sort it through the dates also. So I will go back to the tree structure and I can filter it through group by assignee. So you can see that all things which are assigned to me are being shown here. As well as I can click on the My Task and see all the tasks related to my work schedule. Now, if I have other team members, their working task, subtask will also be displayed here, since the other team members are not being shown in my online account. This one is showing only my tasks which are listed here. Now I'll create another task by clicking on this icon. I will give the name as finish report. And I can drag and make it as a task. I'll assign myself again to this task. I will again add a new task such as complete video lecture, and I'm going to assign myself again for this task. So like this, we can add a number of tasks and carry out our work in a very effective and collaborative way without missing any minute details. Now, I would recommend Quire software in an organization due to the following reasons. Now, the Quire is a free open source software having a simple and intuitive user interface. Quire uses a tree structure approach for each task management, making it one of the best tools to work on by adding hierarchical task list without any constraints, tracking deadlines, and teams responsible for task priorities and workflows. The overview and Kanban board options help organize information in various ways, thereby breaking each project into manageable tasks. And Quire also has excellent inbuilt features for tracking each task by maintaining a detailed history under every project. Thank you.